Morning and welcome everybody. Hello to all our wonderful viewers. Hi guys, good to see you. Good morning. Morning Will, morning Lisa.
Morning.
Lisa and William from House of Bread as ever, obviously. Got a great show to crack on with this morning. There's so much stuff to get through, so we're going to start talking at a record pace. Let's get straight into it. House of Bread video log, part 1. Local giving.
Yes.
Do you need an explanation?
Local giving, go on to any search engine. Google will be good, localgiving.co.uk. Find us, House of Bread. You'll find listed on there 3 new projects. You can either donate to us per se because of all the fantastic work that we do and support us, which is fantastic. But we've got 3 projects which are up there, which are specifically either individuals or teams who are fundraising for specific projects, which is really, really exciting. And they're doing interesting things. So any time now on the screen at some location, TBC, Jack, will be a link. And that link is where you go and click onto, and you will see, very easy to follow, you will see 3 activities. So the first one, in no particular order, if I remember all the names, is my friend Henry, who is running the Stafford Half Marathon.
Henry Birtley.
Henry Birtley, the very same.
Good old Henry.
Running?
Thank you, Henry.
Hi Henry.
What is this running?
And he very kindly is going to run for us, and so you can sponsor him. He's going to be wearing one of our new running vests.
Yes,
Which
yes.
will be branded. And
Like and share, Henry, like and share.
Yeah, like and share. So we've set him a little target, and you can see every time you make a donation, you can see a little bit towards that target. So you just click on, it's all done online, and make a donation.
But why would we want to make a donation,
Because
Will?
of the fantastic work that we do, Joe.
Do we?
Now, I won't go into all the details because you can go to our website and you can see all the past vlogs and you can see all the stuff we do. So that's very exciting. So now we move on to Luke Pittard. Luke Pittard and his
Good old
team.
Luke. Hello Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Like and share, Luke.
Luke and about 5 of his friends are getting together, and I met Luke before Christmas actually. He came to see us and helped out on Christmas Day, and he just was a bit overwhelmed with what we do, and he's got some mates, and they are doing 6 activities this year for us.
It's good that he's got mates.
It's fantastic.
I wouldn't like to think of Luke on his...
No, Luke on his own. No, and they're going to be backpacking at ASDA, which we'll move on to in a minute.
Backpacking.
Bag packing.
Right.
They're going to be doing runs for us. They're going to be doing a rough sleeper challenge. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the year. They're doing 6 different activities. So again, we've set them a target. Go on to the local giving, and if you're a friend of Luke, or even if you just know him or you want to support the work that he's doing, you can donate to him. And thirdly, and remind me of the name, Luke Williams, another Luke. He's
Luke
doing
Williams. Sorry, I'm just in a terrible mood.
Yes,
I need to calm down. Too much nightness.
And the third one, Luke Williams. Now he is doing a really ferocious fundraiser for it. It's called the Tough Mudder.
Oh, the Tough Mudder on the 21st of May.
Yeah, and it's gruesome. I mean, there's lots of climbing over walls and into mud and stuff, but there's electric wire things hanging off trees and stuff.
I'm having a bit of a moment here, chaps. It's like I feel like a weather girl who's getting ditzy on their first time. You what?
Is it come and be a masochist for House of Bread?
It is,
week?
it's pretty much like that. But Luke is fantastic. So you can donate to him as well. So what I'm saying is go on to local giving. Because it's got some really exciting stuff on there, and some really wonderful people who are doing work for us, which is fantastic. We'll do fundraising.
Brilliant. So like and share as well, Luke. Good to meet you. Brilliant to have you on board.
Yeah.
And thank you to Dave Disbury and Joe Wickens.
Yes. Dave Disbury and Joe. Now what they've done is they basically are professionals in particular areas of expertise. So Dave, for example, is a graphic designer, webman and all sorts of things.
Is he responsible for anything that we see sometimes?
He is. He's responsible for the I Love House of Bread. That's the icing on the cake. What he's been doing is basically designing our leaflets, updating our leaflets. And what he does is he gives us an hour of his time once a week. And I think what I wanted to say to anybody out there who is thinking, how can I get involved with House of Bread? I can't come down, or I might find the challenge too great for me. If you're a professional in some capacity, and trust me, everybody has an opportunity of helping House of Bread, then do what Dave and Joe have done, which is gift 1 hour of their time during the week. So thank you, Dave, for doing that, because I know he's had a very, very busy life. He's a relatively new dad. And he's done some fantastic stuff for us. And we're just about to update all our literature, and he's gifting an hour of his time every Monday. He will sit down and commit that hour to the House of Bread, and that's what he can bless us with.
Yeah, he can. And it just reminds me as well, because there are probably people out there thinking, well, I haven't got a lot of money, and what can I offer that's particularly going to be useful? And a graphic designer might not think, well, what use am I to a homeless charity? But
it is, and the same with Joe. Joe's done a lot of work with Jack on the website, so he's done a lot of the mast headings, and this all takes time, it takes talent, it takes creativity. And Joe has gifted that to us and has worked with Jack. So there may be with people, as you say, Joe, out there who think, oh, I work in such and such, and I'm not going to invent a thing. But like our dear friend Sue Green, who works in human resources, she gifted a lot of time to set up our early policies and put that sort of in place.
Yep.
So if you're thinking, I'd like to get involved, and as you say, Joe, I'm not quite sure if I get, contact us, find out.
We can always find you a job.
We can always find you something that you can help us develop what we do on.
Yep.
So thanks, Joe, and thanks, Dave. Like and share,
Yes.
guys, on your Facebook. How I first came in contact with you, isn't it? I went up and thought, well, what could they possibly need? I said, do you want a video at my school?
Your school? Well, not your school, but your daughter's
My kids' school,
your
yes,
kids'
not my school.
That's right.
And I said, do you
it
need
went
any
downhill from
video
there,
by any
really.
chance? And I thought it was probably a ridiculous thing to
But
say, and
yeah,
we've regretted it ever since, haven't we? Stuck in a bit of a rut.
Monday mornings have never been the same.
They haven't? Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so give us 1 hour of your time. Oh, ASDA Bagpacks, thank you, Dan Roberts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to be part of the team?
Yes.
Please do.
We are looking
Swiping
for
a few,
people.
pennies off those people at the
You've got
checkout.
the dates. I haven't got the dates in
I
front
have,
of me.
yes.
Go on.
Friday, should I just read them out boringly?
Yep.
Friday the 27th of February, pen and paper at the ready, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yep.
The 15th and the 16th of May.
Yep.
Friday the 3rd and Saturday the 4th of July.
Yes.
Friday the 21st and Saturday the 22nd of August.
Yes.
And Friday the 12th of June. So you can't
Yep.
possibly say you can't commit to that. It's so far in advance and the days are so utterly random.
Yeah, I think the more people we get, the less time you actually have to spend bagpacking
How
because
does
you
bagpack work, Lisa?
How does a backpack work?
Yeah.
You stand at the end of the checkout. People will come through with their shopping. You can politely say, "Would you like me to pack your bag for you, madam?"
And it's very difficult for them to say
Say
no
no.
because they're embarrassed. Because then you just sort
Or
of stand
please
there.
may I pack your bag for you, madam or sir? And then you basically put the shopping into their bags or their carrier bags. And then hopefully they will offer you a small donation which will go into one of our collection buckets.
And on average, we take a couple of £100.
Couple of hundred,
easily,
yeah. It depends how many people we get.
And it
If
depends
we-
on who's on the team. We've noticed that people like Monica and others are particularly good.
Viv
I don't know-
Heenan. Viv Heenan.
Viv Heenan was the star.
Oh, yes.
She did 3 times as much money as anybody else. Now,
In
I
an
don't know
hour.
what she was
Really?
doing in her backpack bit,
Goodness.
but she was good.
Nothing
so
illegal as far as
personality,
I know.
a bit of sparkle, a bit
Yeah.
of banter
Yeah, a
is
bit
going
of,
to,
you know.
Yeah.
Putting it out there.
Me with a silly hat on.
If you're there
tends to
in your
put people
hoodie,
off.
sort
Yeah,
of
it's
just,
not gonna
it's
work.
not really going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all there is to it. So if we get lots and lots of people, then you can do an hour.
Yeah.
Or half an hour, do your bit, go home, carry on with the rest of your day. The
So-
more people we get, the easier it's going to be.
Great, and the more
Yeah.
successful the fundraising is
Yeah.
going to be as well. So brilliant.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Check back on the website for those dates if you
Yeah.
didn't have a pen and paper
Yes.
handy, and email them to a friend as well. It's a great way of getting
Or-
involved. Thank you, guys.
Rewind the vlog.
Or rewind the vlog. Oh,
Yep.
It's very technical. I didn't think of that. Yeah, just having a look. Yeah. Okay. So local giving. There's a £5 24-hour promotion.
Well,
Wow.
a month ago, or just over a month ago, I think, local giving, which was again what I spoke about at the top of the show.
I remember this. Yeah.
They sent us an email, very short notice, but basically they would double a £5 donation. And I just checked the numbers, and I just really want to say thank you to everybody because actually we've just got under £500.
Wow.
So that includes, I've included the gift aid element there, and I've included the doubling up. All the people who made a contribution, whether you were the £5-pounders or some who did substantially more than that, thank you very much.
That's huge. I
Fantastic.
mean, that means that approximately around about £200 in donations. It's going up to nearly £500
Yeah.
because of giving at the right moment
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
being on the ball with
And I
this
think, is there another date? Can I
promotion.
put another date?
Yes,
Yes.
the 25th of February.
25th of
Next
February.
one.
So we'll remind everybody again. So on the 25th of February, that
24-hour
24-hour
window.
slot,
Yeah, be paused over your
yeah.
mouse button.
you just donate £5,
Get it in.
gift aided and doubled, which is fantastic.
So we've got some special
Brilliant.
guests next week, the next 2
We
students
have.
in work
We're
experience.
going on location. Oh,
I forgot to mention because I was so busy playing with them in my hand. While you're in
I
ASDA
thought
helping
this was
us
an
with
impression
our...
or something.
No.
What's this?
Spider.
What's
A
this?
dead one of these. or
Yeah,
something
okay.
like that.
While you're in ASDA, possibly helping us with our backpack, you could do your shopping. And when you do your shopping and you go through the... I'm learning.
of course,
I am
yeah.
learning. When you go through the till, they give you a little green
have to
token.
ask.
Oh, do you have
Yeah,
to
you
ask?
have to
Right.
ask.
Can you
Yes.
please ask for green tokens?
Plural.
Yeah.
Tokens.
Oh, a few more than that, please. Oh, can I have a few
or
more, please?
if the person in front of you doesn't take theirs, then
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Oh.
And then by the community boards in ASDA, there are some clear perspex boxes, one of which says House of Bread Stafford. And you pop your tokens
And
in
how
the
are
box.
we doing? Are we still behind Catherine
We're
House?
struggling. We're just behind other charities, but nevertheless, we're on the winning. We're winning.
Right, well, the liking and the sharing of this video is absolutely
will make
crucial.
a difference.
It's going to make a massive difference.
Well,
if we
there's
get
six,
the word
there's
out
six
there.
more.
Lovely. Joe, can I
There you
mention very, very quickly just a couple
These
of things?
amazing socks.
First,
Can I just demo these?
Yes. Before that,
I don't think I actually
our
put
other
them on my
special
feed.
guest.
Oh, yeah.
Monday, the 14th or 15th of February, we've got a representative from a charity called Script coming in.
It'll be the 16th of
It'll be the
February.
16th of February. So we'll welcome Sue Reeves, who's going to be on the sofa here. She'll talk
Hello,
about a brilliant charity called Script. Still got a couple of tables left, but not many.
Good.
Fantastic. But these are the little treat. I've got these. These are from the Loving Knitting
They are
Hands group.
beautiful.
Give them
They
some.
are
I've
beautiful.
rarely seen socks like this outside of an art gallery. I mean,
Yeah.
the quality of these is absolutely...
Well, these are all handmade.
Why are you laughing?
These are all
Who's
handmade for
laughing?
us.
Georgina, pack it in. Look, 5 needles.
Small
apparently.
child on the
5
sofa.
needles. Look at the
As
quality
well
Big
as
of
child on
that.
the sofa.
Ellie, my wife, she does a bit
Yeah.
of knitting. She'll understand
As
the
well as that,
skill involved in
they
this.
also have been making amazing other knitted produce, and also these lovely toiletry bags. So they've all got our little logo. So now when we give
nice?
toiletries away to people,
Yeah.
we can pop them in there, and they're all lined. And who do we need to thank?
Look at that.
Loving Hands Knitting Group.
Yes,
And there's a lady in Wales who's been
doing these.
doing
Imported from Wales.
imported.
These are-
Yes, yes.
All the way from Welsh Wales, isn't it? Lovely.
Anyway, that's our
Go the
lot.
boys on Friday nights.
Busy week, Joe.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
1/8 Welsh, so I can respect that, don't I?
1/8.
I am 1/8 Welsh, yeah.
Yeah,
I lived in
fantastic.
Wales for a couple of years.
We're off
Brilliant.
now.
Brilliant, that's it. Thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. And just as per usual, I'll leave you with a little thought for the day, a parable of modern life, as I like to call it.
Here we go.
The looks on the faces. I guess this is the point where some people at home just switch off. But people respond to God in different ways, don't they? People experience God in lots of different ways, and that's why it's so difficult to define Him. I think that people find that they struggle all of their lives and try and, there's that old saying, trying to put God in a box. And there was a story about a child at nursery, and the nursery teacher came up and said to the young girl, "What's that you're drawing there, Maisie?" And she said, "Oh, I'm drawing a picture of God." And the nursery school teacher says, "Well, how can you do that? Nobody knows what God looks like." And Maisie said, "Well, they will in a minute."
Well done, Maisie.
Very good.
Brilliant.
All right. Well,
that was a good
everybody.
one, actually.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Actually, that's high praise indeed.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
We're going to have to do a cut here.